Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. We are back for another chapter of Project 136, our challenge on EA Sports College Football 26 to win a national title with every single FBS program. Just a quick recap, we are done with 5 national champions. So we have Delaware, Michigan, Ohio State, Georgia, and now Notre Dame. And as you can see, we're up next for us is Alabama. This will close out the 5 stars. So what we've done in the bottom corner there is the 5 stars. We pulled them all out, and we're winning championships with them first. Obviously, the one team standing out from that is Delaware. That was part of a bigger Delaware challenge that we did. But this is going to be episode 1 now of the Alabama series, and we'll close out our 5 stars. Next chapter, that bottom left will look a lot different. We'll have all of the 4-star teams laid out, but we also want to have a nice little wall of champions for the 6 teams that will have finished after Alabama is done. But because this is our first episode, you know what time it is. It's time for team preview. And I got to be honest, this team, looking over it this morning, I'm excited for this offense. It's rated lower than any of the teams we've had so far of the 5 stars in terms of offensive potential. But looking through it, I feel pretty confident that we can score a lot of points with this team and replicate winning a national title in the first season like we have with the rest of the 5 stars. So very quickly, let's take a look at the team schedule. Most people will know it. That first one is the huge test, which Alabama lost in real life in that week 1 against Florida State. So not going to be able to ease our way into the season. We've got to focus and play a good game there. Then we've got UL Monroe, Wisconsin, 2 games that Alabama pretty much dominated. Georgia, a game that they just wrapped up last week at the time of this recording. Should be a tough one, right? Georgia's very good. We played them in the national championship with Notre Dame, and we also obviously won a national championship with them. They're a very good team. That offense is really good, and the defense is really, really good. And then it's kind of a stretch of interesting teams, right? Vanderbilt and Missouri, good in real life. Not sure how that's going to translate on the game. Tennessee, South Carolina, good on the game, not in real life. Well, Tennessee's good, but South Carolina, maybe not so much. And then, we've got a bye week before we hit it again hard versus LSU, versus Oklahoma. FCS Midwest sneaking in there in the end of the season, and then obviously finishing with the Iron Bowl. That is really, if you think about it, a pretty brutal stretch. If mixing in real world and video game, stats and just how tough a game will be. That stretch of Georgia, Vandy, Mizzou, Tennessee, South Carolina, LSU, Oklahoma, that's crazy. That is going to be a tough test. This may be one of the more difficult 5-star ones that we've had. Michigan was obviously the toughest, and it's been our last loss was Michigan versus Oklahoma, where we lost a fluky game. Computer took the ball out of our hands to end the game. But as you can see up there, 91 overall, 89 offense, 94 defense. I think the defense is I'm looking forward to getting the ball a lot from them and scoring a lot of points. And doing all of the scoring, we're going to take a quick run through of the depth chart. Keep this video under 5 minutes. But obviously, Ty Simpson is our starting quarterback. Really excited to use him. He's got a great arm. That throw power is up there. And then he's got a little bit of speed, a little bit of elusiveness. We're going to be able to extend plays and make things happen. But I promise you, Keelan Russell is going to see time. That speed, I love that speed. So we're going to use it. Going over to the running backs, Jam Miller is going to be our starter. And then Richard Young, who is projected 3rd on the depth chart, he's going to be our backup because, as you know, what I like to do is I like to take a really good running back from the stable and make them a good fullback because I use the fullback quite a bit, and that is Dre Washington, and he is an elusive bruiser who's going to get us a lot of yards up the middle, I have no doubt. Moving to wide receiver, obviously the big one here is Ryan Williams, absolute stud, total beast. He's going to score a ton of points, maybe win a Heisman. But with that speed and that acceleration, I tuck those guys into that slot, into the 3rd receiver position. He's not the 3rd best receiver. He's clear and far ahead of everyone else. He's the number 1, but to get the most out of him, I put him in the 3 slot. And then another guy I just want to quickly highlight here is I don't know how to say his name, but number 3, and number 3 is going to get the ball a ton this year as well. He will see the field when we go 5 wide, which we do quite a bit, and he's going to score a ton of points as well. 97 speed, 96 acceleration on the game. Yeah, I'm looking forward to using that. And then our 2 outside guys, Bernard and Hale, our outside guys typically don't get a lot of reception, but when they do, they make the most of it and they score touchdowns quite often. Moving to tight end, we've got a pretty good group here, and I think there could be some intermingling. We could have some rotations throughout the season. I really like the speed out of Edwards, but we'll see. This makes me feel inclined to do more 2 tight end sets. We have a ton of that in the playbook out of the gun series, so I'm not super worried. And then moving over to the offensive line, obviously. A huge factor in winning early is just having a good line where you can throw the ball and run the ball all the time if you want, move the ball up and down the field, and we're going to do that with this team. Proctor, 96 on that left tackle, left guard next to him, Jaden Roberts, and then at center, Brailsford. That left side is going to get so much action. If you follow the series, I love to run off to the left, set things up to the right, and then run to the left when it is the strong side or the weak side, either way. And so having a stacked natural group of left side of line of scrimmage is awesome, and we're going to take a lot of advantage of that. But rounding out the rest of the offensive line, we have Dewberry at right guard. He's a left guard coming over to play right. And then at right tackle, Formby. Also, some other guys might see some action out there, depending on how we run early, because I like to run the ball to set it up, but I don't know exactly what we're going to do with this team. I think there are a lot of options. I think that, we can do a lot of different things on offense, and I'm really going to be looking forward to it. Headed into week 1, here's your top 25. Obviously, it doesn't change chapter to chapter, but I do like to just take a look at it. And, there we are. Alabama at number 9, Michigan 14, or Notre Dame 5, Georgia 4, Ohio State 3. Those are the other teams that we have won this challenge with. And so that's going to be it. That's going to conclude our preseason look, our team preview of the Alabama Crimson Tide. The next time you see us, we'll be playing Florida State, which hopefully we change history and we come out on top with a huge week 1 win. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Please, please, please. If you like the video, subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching. If you made it this far, thank you so much. I will see you guys next time for week 1, a huge one against Florida State.